Yesterday, with my girlfriend Katherine and my friend JJ, we went up to Paradise, California to see the extent of the damage that the campfire had caused, and to talk to those leading efforts to support those who have been affected. If you'd like to know how you can best help, please click the first link in the description to my other video. For those unfamiliar with the Thoughts from Places format, this is a reflective style of video that John and Hank Green of the Vlog Brothers would make from time to time, and I felt it was the only suitable way to share what I saw in Paradise. We started off the 2-hour drive to Paradise in the morning, and I had done the drive before, but being the passenger, taking in the scenery and the repetition of farm, then orchard, and then farm again was relaxing. It felt right. However, when we finally merged with California Highway 142, the first areas of burned land appeared, and a blackened scorch mark was left on the horizon. It was a contrasted scene, and all of a sudden, even though it was only grasslands, it left me feeling more scared than I had been. We turned on Neal Road, and we took that all the way into Paradise. It was about 10 minutes down Neal Road that we encountered this burned car, something that felt much more real than the photos that the news had been circulating. I wondered if the person who had owned it knew it was like that, and if they were okay. It was another 15 minutes of PG&E crews, search and rescue teams, and some other destroyed structures and more burned cars, until we arrived in Paradise proper. I can only imagine what Paradise on a day before the fire was like. People walking around, talking, going around their daily lives. But in this moment, it felt like a town in an apocalyptic movie. There weren't people going about their daily lives, and there wasn't this colorful atmosphere that you'd assume goes with the name Paradise. The first structure that we had stopped at was a real estate office. A staircase to nowhere and a file cabinet were the most recognizable things left. As we headed down the road into a residential neighborhood, a white picket fence, the essence of the American dream, was melted and deformed from what I assume had to be a heat of over 1200 degrees Fahrenheit, as that was the melting point of the aluminum hubcaps that we saw just across the road. Acknowledging the fact that this was someone's home, their car, their belongings completely in ashes except the metal and ceramic that was forged in fire hotter than the blaze, I found myself in denial. How was it that what I was looking at was real? How could someone lose literally everything? As we headed back towards town, we found a place where some papers had survived. A recipe for dumplings and a page out of a children's book. Someone's memories were in these ashes, and all that was left of the physicality of those memories were 2 pages. But memories are more than tangible things, and as we wandered the ruins and seeing what felt like time frozen by fire, the moment before daily life just stood still in Paradise, I noticed something. As you walked in the grass, the ash just kind of jumped up like a little cloud. And it reminded me that humanity isn't defined by what we destroy or what of ours is destroyed, but it's how we react, it's how we respond, and it's how we rebuild. And knowing that there were crews working to get things back together, that there were people in the local communities working day and night to make sure that the people that had lost so much had something, and that knowing that these people were responding in such great numbers, it gave me hope for the people of Paradise. I encourage you, if you can, to please help the people that have been affected by this fire. I have links in the description below of ways you can help. If you're curious to know other ways you can help, feel free to watch my other video where I outline that after speaking with a lot of different people that have been doing a lot of good things in the local communities there. And as always, don't forget to be awesome.